Welcome to this week's episode of the Pull List Examiner. This is my weekly video where I take a look at the top 3 comic book picks that I'm looking forward to reading when it comes to New Comic Book Day. New Comic Book this week is January 18th, 2023. You can find my full pull list that I'm planning on picking up in the description of the video below. And to be honest, I'm glad this week is a little bit smaller because last week was a huge week. But let's take a look at those top 3 comics I'm looking forward to picking up this week. Coming in at number 3 this week is going to be Batman One Bad Day Bane, issue number 1. Even though it isn't issue number 1, these are really just one-shots that are coming from DC Comics, and I have enjoyed every other One Bad Day that has come out so far. Some of them have had really strong stories, some of them not so much, but really they have done a great job with each one that's come out so far. And with this one being written by Joshua Williamson and the artwork by Howard Porter, which is the same team that was working on Deathstroke earlier this year, I highly recommend looking into this one. I think this is going to end up being a really good story. Bane is a fun character. If you go back to the Tom King run of Batman, there is a huge chunk in the beginning that set up the ending, and I don't want to give it away if you're not a reader of that series, but Bane was heavily involved in the Tom King run of Batman, and I would venture to say that he's one of Batman's greatest foes that has appeared in the rogues gallery. And he's not one of those classic rogues, but he is definitely one of the newer and more powerful ones. So anyways, if you like Batman, I would highly recommend checking out this Batman One Bad Day Bane issue. Coming in at number 2 this week is going to be Punisher, issue number 9 from Marvel Comics. And if you haven't been following, let me give you a quick rundown. Basically, we're hitting a crossover event between Punisher and Daredevil. And if you're reading Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil, I highly recommend picking up the Punisher series. But if you're not reading Daredevil or Punisher, maybe you'd be interested in picking both of them up. Zdarsky kind of did like a reboot where we got another issue number 1, kind of like a volume 2 of his Zdarsky run of Daredevil. And when that happened, some events happened, and it was setting up the stage for the Fist and the Hand, the 2 warring factions, to fight each other, with Daredevil and Punisher at the helm, leading the charge for those 2 warring factions. So here we go with Punisher number 9. The war is heating up, and if you haven't read Daredevil number 7 yet, I won't give any spoilers away, but let's just say that they're getting ready to rumble very soon, so you may want to jump in and pick up this series. And at number 1 this week, we've got Nightwing issue 100. Yep, we have finally hit the 100th issue of Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo's run of Nightwing, and it will be interesting to see what's going to happen. I haven't heard any spoilers yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing what comes up in this kind of celebratory 100th issue. And I've seen that there's already a plethora of covers available. If you're a variant cover fan, you will be happy because there are a lot of them. I am also interested in probably the main cover for me, but I actually do like the acetate cover that Bruno Redondo's showing us online. If you haven't followed him on social media, I would recommend heading over to check it out. He actually showed off the 100th issue acetate cover and how it kind of works, and it's pretty cool. So he did a good job with it, so I may have to grab that one too. But here we go with this dream team of Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo doing a great job on leading us up to this 100th issue, and hopefully we start to see more in-depth plot start to come out from the story. They've been toying with the idea of this new villain Heartless doing something, but we really haven't seen much yet. But we'll see where it goes, and I'm looking forward to reading it this New Comic Book Day. Thanks for watching this week's episode of the Pull List Examiner. Please click like, please click subscribe, and if you like what you're watching, you can click the notification bell to know when I'm uploading my newest video of the week. I usually do this once a week, look at my top 3 choices I'm looking forward to reading, and I always end my video by saying, remember to read them, bag them, and board them. We'll see you next time on the Pull List Examiner. Have a good week.